Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, and I have an absolute Las Vegas luxury mansion behind me. This is vintage Las Vegas. I've never toured a home like this. Not only is it this outrageous home, I mean, you can see from the curb appeal here, there's nothing like this in all of Las Vegas. From the brick stone front to the copper lined rooftop. We also have 14 car garage parking. We have an exterior, we're gonna call it a casita, but it's a full apartment, so another house on the property. We have the most amazing lagoon style pool. It's got about 5 waterfalls and a river. I mean, this is just like nothing you've ever seen, and you can't find a home like this anywhere in Las Vegas. And you're gonna see it right here for the first time today. So we're here at 3687 Happy Lane, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89120. There's no HOA in this home. And you're gonna see finishes. We're gonna see things you've never seen. I promise you that. You don't wanna miss a second of this tour. Yeah, 8,272 square feet of living space. I mean, it's just really unbelievable. And I'm gonna read the description because I think it's written so well and it really tells you everything about the house, but we'll do that as we're walking up to the front of the house. I'm Andrew Guiant from the Guiant Luxury Group at Simply Vegas, bringing you the hottest listings I can find, and this is no exception. Listed at $3.65 million. We have 5 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, on a 50,000 square foot private lot. You have your own cul-de-sac, and really when you get out back, you go to the second house over there. I mean, you really feel like you're secluded from the Las Vegas Valley, and we're really here right off of Sunset and Pecos, so near Shenandoah, if you know what that is. But yeah, I mean, just secluded, privacy, luxury, and this is a party mansion. Let's go inside and take a look right now. Follow me. All right, everyone, here we are, another property tour today, and we are here at 3687 Happy Lane, and I'm happy because I have one of the most unique, if not the most unique home in all of Las Vegas for sale right here. This is all part of your property. You basically have your own private cul-de-sac, and I'm going to show you a quick look around the cul-de-sac here. 14 plus car garage parking, and we'll look down the street. So Happy Lane is here, and then it turns off, and then yeah, this whole cul-de-sac all yours. So one of the cars is mine, the other cars are the landscapers, and then the listing agent. And by the way, thank you so much to Kendall Trotter of Nevada Asset Preservation and Management for letting us tour this grand palace here. But just this curb appeal alone, unbelievable. Looks like something you'd see in Beverly Hills. If you have RV gate on the side here, 4-car garage on the main home, 10-car garage in the form of 2 garages off to the right. Landscaper is here, so I apologize if there's some background noise. I love the lights here. You have 360 surveillance around the entire property. You're gonna see cameras all over. There's alarms. This gate closes, takes you back to that 10-car garage. You have these towering palm trees, the grass front yard, mature landscape, low voltage lighting. You can see shining up these pine trees here. One entrance into the side of the house here. Sorry about the interruption. There's a lot of activity going on here at this house today. A little more than I'm used to with these tours. Natural grass front yard. Of course, after 2007, no longer allowed to have grass in your front yard, so you're grandfathered in. I get a lot of questions about why it's a water conservation act. So you can have desert landscape, rocks, synthetic turf. You just cannot have natural grass in the front yard. You can still have it in the backyard. Now, if you're grandfathered in prior to 2007, this home was built in 1999. No problem at all. You can keep your grass. Oh my gosh, look at this front entrance. That is just unbelievable. I mean, I am in Las Vegas, I promise you. But yeah, you can see all the cameras mounted, so you have full security. Kind of a cool little path here. I'm not gonna walk up it, but I am gonna peek down it. Yeah, you have a cool little path here going up to the front as well, and then your gate going into the garage. Oversized driveway, some extra parking back there as well. But we're about to head inside, start investigating 3687 Happy Lane. At least 20 feet high on these pillars. That is real copper trim, and you have the stamped concrete here. 8-foot front double doors, intercom system. I mean, look at this window right here. That is like a 15 or 16 foot tall window. I mean, you just aren't going to get anything like this anywhere else in Las Vegas. Planters inside, we got them. Double staircase, well, open these large oak double doors, and we're into the main living area here. Now look at this staircase. I can't even get it all in the shot. I mean, this is a dream Las Vegas mansion staircase. The planters underneath, giving you the indoor-outdoor feel. And honestly, I don't even know where to start in this home. There's so much going on here. So I guess we'll just start off to the left side. Let's just take a quick look at these planters. This home was built by a general contractor for himself. So you're gonna see those little touches all throughout the home. Real oak on all the door frames, doors, stairs. And let's see what's to the left. Yeah, you're gonna need some 20-foot curtains if you want to put curtains on these windows here. So secluded. This beautiful carpet in this formal dining room, and you can see that's an 8-person massive table with massive chairs, front windows. You have the crown molding around. A light sporting the primary colors, plus one green tip there. So a custom crystal light. And the home's really in immaculate shape for the year built. You're also gonna have pocket doors, so maybe you wanna have a private dinner. Maybe you don't want to, maybe you hire a chef and you don't want to hear all the kitchen stuff going on and you wanna just make it nice and private in here. Yeah, pocket doors. Never seen that on a dining room. And there's just so many things that you're never gonna see in any other home here. Those custom oak window frames. Now if we cut straight across to this side, we're gonna have same carpet with a fireplace. This is just gonna be a sitting room. Maybe a nice library, living room. I would say set this up as the bar because, you know, I'm always looking for a place to put the bar. I don't even drink that much, but like a lot of things in life, I just like the option. So I'm gonna have a nice bar. So when I do want to have a drink, I can sit down and relax. This carpet's in great condition for being white with blue edging. You're actually gonna see over here, blue with white edging. We're back to this granite tile. But the reason you wouldn't want to put a bar in here is because it does have its own bar. And there's a huge built-in fish tank that I'll be showing you as well. I mean, just so many little features and little touches that you're not going to see anywhere else. And I apologize if you catch glimpses of people walking around or being around. Like I said earlier, there's a lot of activity today at the home. We have the listing agent here. We had a random lady just stop by, and the landscapers here as well. So just for orientation of where we're at, we do have a downstairs primary as well. The main primary is upstairs, which is like a double primary. I mean, just look at this hallway down here. And this is a palace. I think we're just over 6,000 square feet, like about 6,500 square feet on the main home. This is real wood floor, real wood built-ins. You have a refrigerator here, place to store all of your blueprints, TV, built-in desk. So this is definitely the office here. Big front-facing window. That door does go outside there. And then we have all these built-in shelves as well. My mind is just blown. I don't even know where to look. There's so much going on here. This might just be the perfect compound for you. And then we have a full bath here as well. You can see the wood paneling on the wall. Very interesting. We didn't get the light on in here. So, all right. I'm laughing because this is your all-inclusive bathroom here. Maybe you're working, right? You're working, you got stuff to do, you're on the phones, you're on the computer, and then duty calls. And you have to come in here and do some business, but you also want to keep doing your business. You got your phone there, you got your TV here. I mean, really, you can do it all in this bathroom as well. And this is kind of a tan colored pedestal sink and toilet, so we don't see that much. And then, yeah, you got your full office, so you can do business while doing your business. Fantastic. And you even have this little corner shelf here. Now, I hope I'm not missing details. There's just my eyes are spinning out of my head right now, because there's just so much happening. So that's going to be your full office plus bathroom office. And then we'll check out this downstairs. Call it a junior suite. I don't want to call it the primary because there's only one primary, and that's upstairs, unless there's two true primaries. High-end carpet with the edging there. Triple door going out back. Only one opens. I like this look though. You have your little bench seat there with another window. Plenty of room in this bedroom for a king bed. You have a fire pit outside. You have the river. You have the lagoon. A door like I've never seen before right here. Look at this door. You have a literal mirror door. Look at that. Into a walk-in closet. You have your own water heater over here. I don't see, there it is, the light switch, okay. Yeah, so walk-in closet here. And then you have a vanity here. We turned on a lot of lights, but when you have 8,300 square feet, you're gonna miss a light switch or two. Wow, and then into the 3/4 bath. So you have a window there that does crank open. You have your black granite countertops, undermount porcelain, Kohler sink. Good looking cabinets, upgraded toilet there. And then beautiful shower, all tiled out. We're gonna see 2 steam showers later. This not being one of them. Very interesting layout with bedrooms upstairs, I'll show you. But you also have the car wash system. See these nozzles on the wall. So that's going to be the downstairs suite. Perfect for guests, perfect for in-laws, access to the lagoon style pool. And we're just getting started here, just getting warmed up. Check out this fish tank. This is a huge fish tank. I had a 75 gallon and it was probably a third as tall as this and about maybe a third as wide and not as deep. So I don't know how many gallons this is, but it is a giant fish tank. Looks to be all professionally set up with the filters and yeah, not your average fish tank here by any means. I'm imagining it's saltwater. I don't know for sure, but based on the decor, you have all your hookups in here. I mean, that is what a showpiece. Have some gorgeous fish in there. People see it right when they walk in. At night, you have the lights on. I mean, just really, really cool to have that already built in. It looks to be in great shape. The water's clean. Everything's doing what it's supposed to be doing. And then you have that stonework around the bottom, which is the same stonework we saw around the planters under the stairs, and the same stonework we're going to see on that wet bar there as well. Same stone we see around this fireplace also. You do have a gas fireplace here. Kind of a cool look with like the broken pieces spilling out of the fireplace. Then you have your built-ins here with your TV. Got your Samsung. You have a door going out back here. You have this huge window centerpiece there. And it's a frameless window, meaning you don't have these beams coming up here to obstruct the view. So you have like this full view outside. You can see a little glimpse of that pool. I'm telling you, that is spectacular. You also have blinds that pull down. Then you have a bench seat. Maybe you just want to sit here and look outside and hang out. There's a plug in the floor. That's a nice feature. The carpet, it really is in great shape. You have these white stripes down the side with the blue carpet. So you are getting a vintage, very Vegas mansion style home here. You have your wet bar here, of course, the telephone. It's like the home was frozen in time. And again, turnkey, very well taken care of home here. Some storage in there. And then here's the bar, and you have this double door system here, which we've seen a few times on the channel. So maybe someone's in there just serving up the fun, but you want to lock them in there till their shift is over. Just close that, but you can still pick up your drinks. You have the built-in refrigerator. Stainless sink. So there's a light in here. Yeah, there we go. Wall for your bottles. This home has it all. Double door entry going into the kitchen, which is pretty cool. Don't know that I've seen that before, like separating the kitchen. Remember, we had those pocket doors going into the dining room there, so you can kind of seclude the kitchen. This side is open though. And we're gonna get back to that kitchen in a moment. First, we're gonna go upstairs and then we'll explore this side of the home, the garage, and then we're gonna go out to the other garage and the other house apartment complex over there. Check out the 10-car garage. And then we'll go out back and see that pool. So now the only question is, do we go up the right staircase or the left? And I think what we're gonna do is go up the left staircase. So I believe the primary is on the right, if I remember correctly. And again, all this light colored carpet, you're gonna have white wine only parties. We have a game room coming up. I mean, there's just so much to this home. You have this custom painted back wall here, kind of has a copper patina look to it with the 2 cutouts for your artwork. Again, all the trim, everything is real oak. This curved stairway going either way. I mean, just look at this view from here. Wow. Looking out down the street. And we'll head over into the next bedroom. Very large bedroom here. You have the vaulted ceiling. That's going up about 12 feet there. The arched doorway going into the bathroom. And then you have a Juliet balcony here. And you have dual Juliet balconies. So not only can you talk to your guests as they arrive, maybe you're not ready yet, you can also talk to the people across the way if they open theirs up. Or you can just close them and you have your privacy back. Very large bedroom here. You have the triple wide closet with the mirrored doors. I feel like we're just getting started here. Built out closet. So part of the reason I always open and close closet doors is not only I want to see in the closet, like in a case like this, I want to see what it looks like, you know, with them all closed, because it really opens up the space because of the mirrors. I also want to see that they open and close smoothly. You know, just like little details. Like I'm not inspecting the home, I'm not going to open and close and lock every door, but just closet doors, I mean, I like to see if they're working properly. Granite countertops, basin porcelain sink, this quilted wood cabinet look. And then into a water closet. Is there another? We have the toilet. We have this little granite storage area. Yeah, quilted cabinets. So the quilted wood there. There's a better look at it. You have the oak crown molding throughout almost every room in the house as far as what I've seen. And then you have the porcelain tub tiled out, and then again, the car wash system, which you rarely see on secondary showers. So pretty cool. That's what I call it. I don't know the official name. I just call it the car wash system because it shoots out horizontally at you. And fun fact, I've never taken a shower in a shower with the car wash feature. So that's the bedroom on this side. And then interesting layout here. So we kind of have a dual bedroom with the primary situation. Double door entry going into the primary. Vaulted ceiling. And then it's just this massive primary bedroom. There's a fireplace wrapped in green tile here. Looks like green marble. Two-way fireplace. So you can see it from both angles. That is a gas fireplace. A very cool feature in this room, because you know I'm always looking for where the TV goes. Your bed clearly is going to go here between the two windows, nicely centered. This unit looks like it could be removed, so I think you could probably just have empty space here, but I do see a bunch of speakers set up there. A couple phones. Where does the TV go? Well, they've solved that problem. I love that. So your bed's here, and then your TV is just like right there. Very cool. They have a sound bar attached underneath. I mean, I like that. And this room really is huge. It is, I don't have dimensions. I'm gonna have to guess 18 by 16, 20 by 18. Huge, huge room. And I love that TV placement up there. The alarms, thermostat. I think the TV was initially supposed to be here. I don't know if I want it that close to like flame, but be kind of warm there if the fireplace was on. But again, they've solved that problem. And I always like to look at these fireplaces in detail to see what shape they're in. And this one seems to be in really good shape. Now, primary bathroom is going to be all the way on this side. Let's check that out first, and then we'll check out this other bedroom behind me, which is what I was talking about earlier with the interesting setup. So you have this frosted door here. I like that frosted glass insert. Tile flooring. And then into this closet. There we go. So you have the primary closet here. Absolutely huge. All built out. You have a motorized tie holder. More security cameras. Shoes. Storage. Hanging clothes. Wow. That's a big closet. Plenty of light. And then check out this bathroom. Just a giant primary retreat over here. You have these high gloss wood cabinets. I mean, look at those. Again, dated, but just beautiful and pristine. Gorgeous. You have the black granite, undermount porcelain, Kohler sinks. If you're going landline phone, this home really has plenty of phone systems for you. So if that's what you're into, very cool. Second side here. Pretty cool lights too. Look at these lights. I like those. We have a massive balcony off the back of the home we're going to show here in a second. But first, look at this jacuzzi. Two-person jacuzzi. And it looks to be in fantastic shape. I mean, did they even use it? I don't even know where the controls are. How do you turn the water on? I guess you do that with that system there, and there's one on each side. So yeah, two-person jacuzzi. And you have motorized blinds above because I see a Hunter Douglas remote, which tells me those are going to be motorized for your privacy. Huge picture window. And if nobody's here, I mean, really, nobody's seeing in. You have an empty lot behind you. Steam shower here, wrapped in the black granite. Dual shower head, steam shower, dual horizontal nozzle set up there. Wow, told you, just never seen anything like it. Looks like a mirror, but that's That's just the tile with me in the background. Another frosted door here. And you have a bidet. The toilet here. And then again, a whole nother system. This person just did not want to stop working. They got their TV, they got their phone. They're watching the stock tickers. They're making the calls. Buy, buy, buy. Sell, sell, sell. Something like that. Nice little touch. Wow. Just, we have speakers in the ceiling. We have another TV up there. And now, the balcony. Check out the size of this balcony. This is going to be a door going into that other bedroom. But I mean, this balcony is massive. It's like 20 by 60. I mean, just huge. Mountain views, just sit out here. And then the flip side of this is I'm sure we have a really large covered patio downstairs as well. Gosh, we still have so much more to tour. Thank you for being here. I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas, the Guiant Luxury Group. This is a big one today, everyone. I'm trying to move quickly. All right, so that would be the primary bathroom. Let's get one last look here. Back through the primary bedroom. And then we have this secondary bedroom over here. So you do have two doors you can close off for privacy. This is what I meant by interesting setup. I don't know why Siri's talking to me. I apologize for that if you heard it. Sometimes she just butts into your life. You're not even talking to her and she just decides to chime in. Ooh, sun's going behind the clouds. You can just see all of a sudden it just darkens a little bit. So you have the door going out to that back patio. And maybe this is your theater room. It is technically a bedroom, secondary bedroom. Maybe you don't want to sleep in the same person you share the bedroom with, like in the same room. Maybe someone snores. I don't know. There's options. Maybe it's a workout room. You do have the TV and the mirrors on the wall. So maybe this is where your workout equipment goes. It's hard to kind of see what's going on here. That door goes back out to the hallway with the stairs. You have the speakers, the TV. A lot of lighting in this room. Yeah, and you have these mirrors on either side. Another frosted door into this bathroom here. Black granite again, same cabinets we saw with the high gloss, undermount porcelain sink. I do really like this lighting. I feel like those stand up with today's standards. Am I crazy? Also, Juliet balcony. There you go. Another steam shower here. And a special surprise coming up. I know it's not the toilet, although that is an American standard. It is the, what do you think this is? this would be your sauna. Check this out. Full sauna here. You have your rocks there, your heater, all wrapped in the wood, all the way up and around. You have 2 benches, so you could do, you know, a couple people in here, no problem. Your own personal sauna, and the back of the door is even wood trim. Has a little stopper here as well. Bet you didn't see that coming, huh? That's right. Surprise after surprise. Okay, so I think that does it for the upstairs. We're gonna exit this room through this door here, so you'll see where we're at. We still have the kitchen, we still have the garage attached to this home, the laundry room. And then we have the other home, the other garage, the backyard. I mean, so much more coming up. If you made it this far in the video, take a moment, hit that subscribe button down there. Really appreciate that. Help support me and my business. And thank you. Okay, so now we're into the kitchen area. Half bath for your guests. Wrong switch. Now that is a fancy pedestal sink right here. Look at this thing. Oh, you know what? That's that, we saw these the other day on the tour. I need my glasses to read the name on that, but we saw this brand of sink the other day on the tour. Saw that really crazy toilet. Wow, okay. It's something in Paris. Wow, okay. We can look back and figure that out. American Standard toilet. Interesting, is this just... Yeah, wall treatment there, but very straight lines. That's impressive. Kind of just off color tones there of each other. Custom mirror. Yeah, what a sink right there. Wow. What a sink, what a faucet. Straight from Paris. Okay, now, this brings us into this kitchen. So you're going to continue this flooring we saw all throughout the kitchen. This is going to be that little step down into that family room that we were at earlier. We came to right here and we stopped and turned around. So yeah, green granite. You have this little table where you can put some stools around. Kind of a 70s vibe there. You have plugs up top here, of course, your phone jack. And then these oak cabinets. We have the backsplash that wraps all the way around. Black appliances. This is a KitchenAid. We're going to have this big window looking out over the pool. Single basin, very cool shape here. I like this bigger side. Kohler sink there with the gooseneck faucet, the RO system. We're going to have the KitchenAid classic trash compactor here. That is awesome. Don't see that every day. Lazy Susan. Lazy Susan. Now, bread box. We don't see these every day either. Just kidding. It's a microwave. Wow. They put a microwave in the bread box. Maybe it's a microwave box. I don't know. Now this double oven though, KitchenAid classic, the Superba 27. Look at these dials, and this thing is pristine. Look at this meat thermometer. You can adjust the temperature on the meat thermometer. Then you see the little red one, that's gonna tell you where your meat's at. So there must be a plug. Yep, there's the plug inside. So you're gonna plug that into like your turkey or whatever, and it's gonna tell you the temperature or set off an alarm when that is so cool. Wow. All your knobs. This is an amazing oven here. Not only that, I mean, it's really, really clean. Bottom oven doesn't even look used. Top oven used, but super clean. Oh my gosh. Wow. We have a Sub-Zero built-in refrigerator. Ooh, that water looks good. It is a hot day out here today. This is my second tour today. I've been out touring and talking for about 2.5 hours, over 3 hours when I'm done here. But you know what? It's what I love to do. I love to tour homes. I love to talk to you and sell the homes to you. Tour homes with you. Gen Air, induction, cooktop here with the vent in the middle. The island. But Andrew, where's the pantry? Oh, look at the lighting in the ceiling here. Look at this. So vintage, so cool. As long as you can keep it clean. I think you gotta take those panels out and like wash them. But you can see this one's white here. It's probably a newer one. Kind of like the yellow vibe. It is fluorescence, but I'm okay with that. Just everything's vintage. This room to the left, I'm gonna give you a little teaser. Wow. It's one of my favorite rooms in the house. And it's kind of like a nothing. But I'll show you that in a second. More speakers in the ceiling. Here's your pantry. So you have just cabinets for days. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 16. You have 12 cabinets. You have 12 cabinets here. I can count. I was doing math in my head. Well, 12 boxes, but you have double that as far as cabinet doors. Does that make sense? Door going out front. That was that little path we saw coming up here. So that's for the cooking staff. So when you hire your chefs and your caterers, they're going to use that path to come directly into the kitchen. So we don't want the staff intermingling with the guests, right? And this is the type of home where you have a staff. Now, into the laundry room here. Washer, dryer, tile floor. Good sized laundry room. I like the green tile all the way around. You have this big front window. A lot of storage, a big sink here. And we have this. So this is interesting. So this is basically where you're going to hang your wet clothes so they can air dry. And then there's a little drain there so you don't mess up the floor. That is unique and very cool. And then you have this huge storage here for like brooms and mops and things. Little storage over top. Telephone, of course. What do you think so far? And another telephone in case you need 2 people on the phone at once. All right. Oh, that phone's not plugged in. All right, fair enough. 1 telephone in here. That's the one probably that goes on the kitchen island. This is just a remarkable specimen of a house here. So I'll give you one last glimpse of the kitchen, and then I have a little surprise behind me here. Look at that. Just a true vintage Vegas mansion here. You have your wine room. You store all your bottles and your wine. You have 3 wine fridges. Shelving. And then almost an outdoor door here. So you have this, right? With the glass panel. But this room I find so cool. It's like just a little sunroom. You have the door going out to the pool. You have these planters. And just all glass. Kind of like an indoor little greenhouse. I don't know. So much you could do with this room as far as decor. Just a cool little spot. This is a electronics room, so just a lot of wiring, your internet, all that kind of stuff's going to be in this room here. And then we have a door going out to the back. So yeah, beautiful sunroom here. Oh, we can turn on the lights. And then this is going to take you out to the garage. Now this is the original garage on the home. And you can see here, very large green floors, 4-car garage here. No nonsense in this garage. You do have a service door going outside. And you have this built-in storage, but it's not really affecting your parking. Garage door opener on each side. This is going to be behind that gate in the home. But yeah, just a massive 4-car garage. And this wasn't enough, so they built another garage, which we're going to head over to, I guess, right now. Wow. So yeah, not much to see in here, just parking, parking, parking. And a telephone. I want everyone watching this video to put your comments of how many phones you've seen. Somebody count them all? I'd like to know the number. It's been at least 8. At least. And how many more will we see at this point? Let me know in the comments below. All right, so that's the 4-car garage. Now we're going to go over and check out the other home. I think that does it for about 6,500 square feet in here. I know it was a lot, but it was well worth the time spent, in my opinion. There's no house like this in the valley. Truly a unique property here. We're gonna head out this door. And it's gonna take us straight over to this garage here. This is that side yard. I told you, it's like a whole nother world. And we're gonna go back outside and check out the lagoon style pool a little bit later, but check this out. Yeah, exactly what I'm talking about. Just a unique unicorn of a property. So you have the electronic gate here. We saw that coming in off the front. And then we're gonna have the 10-car garage here. Very special garage. We'll check that out in just a moment. But first we'll start with 4-car garage in the corner, or possibly 2 RVs. Definitely 4 cars. I guess there were 6 cars parked in here because there was 2 lifts. So you have room to put 2 lifts in, and then you can do 6 cars total here. But check out this garage. Do I have lights in here? I don't see a light switch. Maybe they're on this side by the phone. Are there lights? Yes. Are they coming on? No. Okay. Well, you can see enough. So you have this custom blue floor with the black stripes and ultra high ceiling. That's probably about 14 feet high. Of course, there's security cameras everywhere. You have the door behind me. Both of these doors are on electronic motorized control. Pegboards. You have a bathroom back here. You have the sink. You have the Corvette toilet. The 3/4 shower. So yeah, this is 4 cars here. We're gonna have 10 across the way. Wait, 2, 4, 5, 6 across the way. That's 10 here plus the 4, 14, but I think you could do better. This is a cool setup here. So they have the speakers on the side on the cart. So someone loved to crank some tunes while they're working on the cars. Little ramp up, and that's gonna go into the game room. So yeah, this is the 4-car garage plus. Could do 6 with the lifts. And then into this room here. Now this is the game room. So apparently this was lined with pinball machines, foosball, air hockey, complete with 2 telephones. You have the windows to the garage. I mean, what a cool space. You have the blue open rafter ceiling. I mean, I really like this. You have the high pile carpet. You can see where every pinball machine sat. The little marks on the floor. Wow. Could you imagine in here just full of pinball machines or whatever your thing is? And then I love this. I was just trying to think of what I would fill these cabinets with. What do I have that many things of? And I don't really. But if you're a collector of something, oh my gosh, what a display. Another bathroom off the game room here. You don't have to go to the garage. And this is more of a finished bathroom here, because you have the real sink, the real countertops, right? Kohler sink. Yeah. Wow. This is a massive room. This is probably, gosh, almost 40 by 30. I mean, just a huge space here. Oh, and yeah, notice there's the plugs for all the pinball machines. Boom, 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 boom. All the way around. Wow. Okay. Then through this door, which is locked, we're going to go around. $8,272 total square feet. 5 bedrooms. 9 bathrooms. At least 14 cars on the garage, comfortably. Actually, before we go into the apartment, I'm so lost. There's so much to see. We're gonna go in the, what was this, a 6-car garage? But you've never seen a 6-car like this. Look at this garage. Wow. Okay. So, insulated garage doors. Custom blue epoxy flooring. Fluorescent lighting on the ceiling. Big windows looking out across to the other garage. It looks like the phones connect to other, so they have the phone system set up so it actually, I was making fun of them, but you can call all the rooms in the house: family room, office, workout, kitchen, office, bath, downstairs guest. So anywhere in the house you can call someone else. That's actually, is there a dial tone? There's no dial tone, but it's on. So I think those are working. That's crazy. I was making fun of those earlier, but it's not for calling outbound. It's for talking to everybody in here. I'm sure you can call out. But when you have a house this big, yeah, I mean, before cell phones, it's like, how do you get a hold of someone in the primary bedroom and you're out in this garage? You call the primary bedroom. Very, very cool. Yeah, so here you could do, I think he said there was like 8 cars parked here because you really have a lot of space. So if you get them in the right way, you could do 8 here, but clearly it's like 5 garage door spots. But I mean, there's plenty of space. So if you really needed to like squeeze them in, you definitely could. And it's all parking. Like there's nothing else in here. You do have a hose, kind of cool, on the inside of the garage. Garage door openers across the whole thing. And then your limousine goes over here because it's longer, see? Maybe it's not that much longer. You could park 6 limousines in here. You have a door going out front. And then, hey, let's say you want to talk to the person that's over on that side of the garage, you just call them on this phone right here. Yeah, insulated garage doors. Never seen a garage like this. Wow. If you're a garage person, I mean, what else really can you ask for? Location, we're right off of Pecos and Sunset. It's about 7 minutes to the airport. You're like less than 15 minutes to the Las Vegas Strip. I mean, just a great central location right here in Las Vegas, 89120. One last look at this huge garage. Again, everything's alarmed. There's cameras everywhere. Super secure compound. They've put the rubber edging all the way around too, so you can wash the floor. All right. So that's it for garages. Game room was straight across. Now we're over into this. Let's just peek down the side here. Oh, this oleander. Check this out. The apartment. So you come inside. There's a door to that game room. But then the stairs. You're greeted by this tile entry. We'll head upstairs. Whole nother house up here. What's behind door number 1? A coat closet. Okay. See a lot of the oak again. Dining area here. And then, yeah, really just like an apartment. You have your double door going out to the balcony. You have your kitchen back here. This is your dining area and the dining light. Family room. Balcony. Is there a door going out to the balcony over there as well? Okay. Kind of an odd place for a TV of that size. That's very high. Right? I mean, that's got 10-foot ceilings. I don't want to see it down like in this area. Only complaint so far. Put your TV too high. We'll be back to that kitchen in a moment. The bedroom. Another very high TV. Huh. Maybe the person that lived here was 8 feet tall. Good sized bedroom here too. Plenty of room for a queen bed, maybe even a king. You have the door there going out to the balcony. Alarm panel, big windows. This closet. Okay, no apartment has a closet like this. Exceptional. Wow. All built out, massive. You have a window. You have a telephone. The lighting. Quality drawers too. Look at that. Wow. Water closet back here with a door for privacy. We're back to the 18-inch rustic look tile. Granite countertops, your vanity, your Kohler porcelain sink. All built out. Very interesting tub setup here. I like it. I haven't seen, as far as like having this kind of block area there, haven't seen one like that with the doors kind of sliding behind it. But I do like it, and it's all wrapped in the tile, super solid. This tile will last forever. And then you have the porcelain tub that matches the porcelain sink. This little extra design on it. Shower tub combo. Wow, okay. So yeah, that's the apartment. So you get a whole second house here. You can rent it out. Could potentially Airbnb it over here. You could have your in-laws stay here. Send your husband up here if he's misbehaving. Timeout room. And then a full kitchen. Back to that 18-inch tile. We have oak everything, the black granite. Big drawers here. RO water system. Beautiful sink texture. So black matte sink there. You have the oven with the electric cooktop. Space saver microwave in black. Lazy Susan in the corner. Extra touch of detail there. We have the refrigerator in black as well. Does this open? It does. Oh, wow. Okay. I was expecting that not to really open all the way. Cool. And then I'm guessing. Oh. Laundry room. Did not expect that. What a surprise. Washer, dryer. Storage shelves. Surprise around every corner. What a great apartment here. Great kitchen, everything you need up here. Completely secluded from the rest of the property. Just trying to turn off some lights for the agent on the way out. So he said it takes him about let's just hit this one more light. I know it's been a long tour. Thank you all for hanging in here. We're gonna go check out this backyard. And it is worth the wait. Oh, it's over here. Okay. I think he's going to probably come up here and double check everything anyways. I would. Okay. I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. Look for me in San Diego. I'm just a few weeks away from having my California real estate license, so I can bring my exceptional luxury services to all the fine people of San Diego. I will be starting a second YouTube channel as well. So you'll get twice the content, twice the cities. And it's a 45-minute flight away. So easy for me to get back and forth. And I know there's some of you maybe be selling and buying both cities. I'd love to help you out on both. So give me a call. My phone number's down there. See if we can help you. And I also have my competent team in place here in Las Vegas, as well as I'll be doing the same in San Diego. So keep an eye out for me and my second channel. I'll let you know when it's up. It should be launched about the end of October. We should have our first videos up. I say we, but it's literally just me. We had a terrible windstorm, monsoon. And so the pine needles are a little everywhere, but landscapers here cleaning them up. So we have this wonderful fire pit here. You can see the brick seating. And again, about 50,000 square foot on the lot. Guess what's not blowing over with the winds? This brick house, right? So we do have a gas fireplace here. And then check it out. We have the waterfall coming down the edge. And we have this river running all the way through. Another waterfall here. Natural grass backyard. Covered back patio with 2 TVs. I love this palm tree underneath the patio. You never see that. We have outdoor speakers, recessed lighting, ceiling fans. You just hear the waterfalls. It's a wonderful sound. And the river just keeps running. We have a little area here, maybe for a table and chairs. Outdoor kitchen. Like, just look at all this space, all the little areas for different things. Covered patio number 2 over here right outside of the sunroom. Do have an outdoor TV here as well. I mean, this home was meant for you to have your get-togethers. Outdoor grill here. Door going into the garage. You have all this land over here. You could put in a sports court, basketball court. Remember, no HOA. Wanted to show you this. This is the driveway. So you come through the gate. These are the 4-car garage here attached to the house. You have all this extra space too. And then it actually goes down and out the back, and there's another gate. So you could potentially put in another garage. I mean, really just so many options here with the space, and it's just a massive lot here. And actually a lot of shade, so I'm not getting beat up by the sun. Yeah, look at all this space here. You could definitely do a sports court, basketball court. You could have like events here, like a wedding event. Look, the basketball's already here. All you need is a hoop and the actual court. All your pool equipment's going to be hidden in the back there, which you hear right here, but you don't hear it in the front because of all the waterfalls. All this lush greenery, and then this lagoon style pool made to look like a lagoon with the natural rock, the waterfalls. Look at this. And have you ever seen anything like this? Waterfalls coming off of each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 waterfalls just from where I'm standing. And that's not counting the little one pouring into that one. You could not build a pool like this today. You have the beach style entrance where it kind of slowly gets deeper and deeper. These towering palm trees. What a remarkable oasis. Holy cow. I don't want to stop the tour, but it's been a long one. I thank you for your patience. I thank you for your time. Also, like 70-some% of you are not subscribed to my channel. It's unbelievable. So if you made it this far, if you want to see more tours like this, just hit that subscribe button. It takes 1 second, doesn't cost you anything. Hit the subscribe, it supports me. Thank you so much. I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas, the Guiant Luxury Group. Give me a call. Look for me coming to California soon. Doesn't take away from any of my Las Vegas services or this channel. It's just an addition to. And if you're looking for an agent that speaks Spanish, you prefer Spanish, Wendy's number's coming up. She's my lead agent on the team. She speaks Spanish and she'd love to help you out. Otherwise, give me a call. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one.